What's up, guys? Vic Schloppy here.
And Honky, we got the Bulletstorm review for you guys. We're going to be doing a double review, dual review, whatever you want to call it. And Sloppy's going to take it off first. He's going to get a minute. Go ahead.
Alright, guys. Well, as y'all know, this is the new first-person shooter made by Epic and EA. Just going to talk about the pros and cons real quick. The pros of this game is it's beautiful. You know, the graphics are pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of a Borderlands style graphics. The story is pretty decent. You know, it's hard to come off of like the Halo games and the Gears of War games and expect like an amazing story, but it holds its own. The cons, though, it just feels a little bit sluggish. If you've ever played Battlefield, you know what I mean. It's you just don't move around as fluidly, but just a tad. Not enough guns in the game, I feel like. There's only a handful you get to use every now and then. And also, there's no multiplayer. And what I mean by multiplayer is actual like competitive multiplayer, not co-op. That's a big letdown because, I don't know, just Epic made it, and Epic is used to making great multiplayer games such as Unreal Tournament and Gears, and I thought they could have done something with this game, but that sucks. Honky, you gonna take it away here?
Yes, I am. All right, so let's get started on this Bulletstorm game. Now, I'm going to be the bad cop in this situation, if you want to call it. This game, to me, was pretty boring. I played through the campaign, about 95% of it, and it's one of the most boring campaigns I've played in a while. There's a couple guns in the game, as Sloppy stated before. My favorite has to be the sniper, as you can see here, because you get to control the bullet. But this game is very, very repetitive. You have basically 3 ways of killing someone, even though it's supposedly hundreds of ways you can kill people. You got your gun, you got your leash, and you got kicking or sliding. And to me, it gets very, very repetitive. The sense of humor in this game tries to be super funny. I mean, they just dick jokes and meaningless jokes that aren't even funny. They say them so much to a point that they're terrible. Your teammates get in your way. They just did not do a good job in this game. You know, it's basically like another Crackdown game. You know, the game sucks, so they have to market it with a beta, and that's the only reason why. So now we're going to talk about some co-op here, and we got some co-op in the background. Schloppy, what do you think of this co-op here?
Yeah, this is Anarchy mode, which is pretty much the only multiplayer mode in the game. It's basically like Horde. You know, there's waves of enemies. You know, you get to customize your guns as if it was a multiplayer lobby. I think the customizations to the characters in this mode are probably the best thing about it. I mean, like you said before in the campaign review and stuff, it's really repetitive. There's only probably about 5 or 6 different enemies throughout like 20 waves, and like after 20 waves, you pretty much beat the Horde mode or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a letdown, but
they got these little like team challenges you guys can get, and as you can see, that guy has a team challenge over his head, and there's about what would you say? There's like 5 or 6 of them, possibly.
Yeah, it pretty much depends on the map too, because some maps vary with what kind of team challenges you can get, but they're really repetitive. I mean, if you play this like on 3 different maps, you pretty much know what's gonna happen. If you play like on another map,
Yeah.
there's pretty much nothing new that's gonna happen.
There's a lot, they have a lot of traps on the map. Sorry to interrupt you there, but they have a lot of traps on the maps, and you know, like as you can see right there, those geysers that are coming down, or those sewer pumps or whatever, and then there's a thing in the middle of the map that you fall into, and it's called the meat grinder. There's literally like 5 different ways to kill someone on a map, on every single map, and they're basically all the same. So, you know, I honestly, this game makes repetitive sound repetitive.
Right, and I like how it makes you actually like use teamwork to like actually like win the round, because if you don't get these team challenges, I guarantee past round 10 probably, you won't be able to proceed with the game. Yeah, they really made it well-rounded on that point. Another thing I would like to say is, I forgot. Okay.
The guns are the same as in the campaign. Actually, in the campaign, you get the sniper, which you can't use in this. And honestly, I think that
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think they did a poor job in this game. It's another Crackdown, if you ask me.
One more thing I'd like to say is that the kicking and the leash are fun. Well, like I said, just for like the beginning. So after all that we've said, I would give it an 8. It could have been ranked lower, but it's something new to the gaming world, and I think they did a good job about that.
I'm going to give it a 6.5. My reasonings is the game is really repetitive. If you play one mode for more than 10 minutes, it's the same thing over and over again. So it gets a 6.5. Thanks for watching, guys. This was Honky.
This is Big Schloppy, and check out our channel for more views of Gears of War content and other stuff like that.
Sure, check out our page and subscribe. Late.